Many years ago, we were asked, could you restore a 100-year-old visible barn-find gas pump to museum-quality, world-class fine art standards? And the rest is history. As the hundreds of web pages on mancave.artfactory.com show, we have also become the world's foremost restoration company, producing the highest world-class standards of 101-point state-of-the-art, collector-preferred American classics and mantiques. Over the many years, we have had the privilege of developing long-term relationships with many pickers, also known as junk finders, or better known as Social Security recipients with little more to do than to find this American history in barns and byways all over America and sometimes the world. This is as farm fresh as it gets. Now with cell phones, we sometimes receive photos of these collectibles with the chicken still standing on it, along with a note asking how much would you pay for this particular collectible or restoration opportunity. Since we only purchase genuine American Petroliana relics mostly in their rusty as-is condition, we have a reputation of paying the most money, and we pay the same day and pick up anywhere in the world. Here at the Man Cave, we approach each historic artifact with our American history in mind, and do not limit how long it takes to make each piece as perfect as it can be without focusing on a fast profit. Our main focus is bringing these historic and classic collectibles back from the junkyard in celebration of the great American Industrial Revolution. Every restoration is executed with painstaking and meticulous attention to original detail, always restored to world-class museum quality in fully working condition. Since 1913, we've earned the reputation of master craftsmanship to extreme attention to detail. We have also been asked by many museums, historians, and the like to restore many of the world's fine art antiquities to their original grandeur. Handmade, priceless artifacts made by historic antique furnishing masters from as far back in recorded history. Many of these restoration requests are from such museums like Smithsonian or Metropolitan or Guggenheim, and the list goes on, restoring such American icons as these 100-year-old visible gas pumps. For example, let's examine the Fry May West Visible Model 117 located on page RVGP 200. This gas pump was a complete, intact 1918 rusted, non-working relic. However, all the manufacturing badges were still displayed, and all of its parts had never been worked on since it was retired 60 years ago. This 600-pound behemoth was the perfect gas pump to merit a full restoration. Its original glass was intact and frozen in place in rust, old seals, and the glass was blued for many years of use in the sun. Also etched in the glass was the original manufacturer's logo, and the glass had no BB holes or cracks. And also the fuel markers, pipes, and top glass were also preserved. This is very important to its final value and presentation. The next consideration was the metal glass frame. Heavy top and bottom castings and the pressure rods all seem straight and complete. All of this will have to be carefully disassembled, cleaned, polished, and the castings will need to be painted. The body is inspected for dents, holes, etc. All body work is done without the use of body putty, fiberglass, or other body fillers. A world-class fine art restoration must put this pump in better condition than when it was new. All internals are also removed, cleaned, sterilized, and polished with all natural aged patinas left in place and sealed. The hand pump is taken apart and cleaned, polished, and hand-cut seals are installed, and the pump is reassembled, making this pump fully working, ready to pump gas or beer for your man cave party. Exclusively on our premises, we have a full working machine and blacksmithing department with many long-term, multi-talented personnel that allows us to make many parts that cannot be found for these over 100-year-old restorations. Also using 100-year-old plus original machines, these parts are made in the same hand and materials as the originals, making your restoration totally original even if the non-existing parts have been lost. We do not simply paint. We use a similar process as would be used to paint a fine sports car such as a Lamborghini, using the finest finished materials and a perfected multi-step hand process. Each collectible is meticulously hand painted. There is no finer finish around the world than a multi-step hand-finished cut and buff to perfection restoration. All signed H.J. Nick restorations are recognized around the world as the finest world-class museum quality, highest return on investment products bar none. The world-class finishes are combined with our 101-point restoration process. This process includes the preserving of all internal and external natural patinas, polishing and preserving the original glass. All original badges are polished and age-preserved existing signs such as the porcelain belly plates, lead signage, warning signs, UL certifications, as well as many other original signage is preserved and presented. No vinyl stickers or fake parts are ever used, we guarantee it. All gas hoses are replaced with correct but new working hoses. The original gravity feed pump nozzle is resealed and polished to show standards. The original lighted milk glass globe is always the preferred, and if missing, we have hundreds of relationships with collectors around the country that will, with the proper persuasion, turn loose these prize old company toppers so we can complete most of these antiques to Made in America historic correctness. That is always our goal. Finally, we add one of the most popular additions to the bottom base, original casting. Our custom built into the base 6 to 8 wheel Mar-proof easy glide dolly that will allow you to be able to singularly move these historic giants around your display area over any kind of floor without damage to the floor and much effort on your part. Every signed H.J. Nick restoration is shipped to you with our no-risk satisfaction guarantee or your money back at the point of delivery. This H.J. Nick signature guarantees each item is backed by over 100 years of his family's reputation of delivering the best fine art investment quality products in the world. This means if any item is not as represented, we will not only refund your money but also pay the round-trip freight, no questions asked. Since we do not spare any expense to make each American relic the best it can ever be, bar none, we are not the cheapest, but we are the very best restorers in the world and deliver the most value.